This is the Pocket Monster Manual. I'm Wooly Shambler, here with Animage,
Hello.
MD,
It's Jynx.
and Specs.
Hello.
We're talking about Jynx.
Okay, so Jynx is the racism Pokemon,
Yes.
right?
No, is
Yes.
it?
It's Mr.
This
Popo.
is
Is
what I want
it?
to say.
It's
This
Mr.
is what I
Popo.
want to say, Animich, right? So, is it? That's the question. So, obviously, it fits the stereotype of like a gollywog kind of figure with black skin and big red lips, which could be interpreted.
Lips aren't really red; they're more pink.
Okay, but
It just has
it
black
fits that
skin.
stereotype of a cartoon black person from back in the day. But
Well,
go on.
I was gonna say that Jynx.
The lips are red and yellow. The lips are red and yellow.
Jynx could also be like based on like those old legends of like Nordic princesses who are like in the cold and the wind, and their like skin turns black from the exposure to the.
This is something I've heard as well, and there's a demon in Shin Megami Tensei called Skadi that looks a lot like Jynx. It's all black and it's got red lips in a similar way, and it's described as being like a Norse god. But if you look at pictures of Skadi from like Norse kind of paintings and stuff, doesn't look anything like that. I've not actually seen like a Norse imagery that looks anything like Jynx or the Skadi from Shin Megami Tensei, so I don't know where that's coming from really, unless there's also the idea that it could be based on Ganguro culture from Japan, where girls like get really tanned and then they darken their faces with makeup.
That would make sense because it's got long blonde hair, but like it looks like Mr. Popo. It looks like Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball. It does.
It does. It does look like Mr. Popo in a wig.
I do want to talk about something that just came up recently with Smash Bros. Game & Watch he got his forward smash changed to like the original game, like what it came from, and he's like this kind of, to us, racist caricature of a Native American. I think Jynx, the original one, it was definitely like it wasn't intentionally racist, but it was racist nonetheless. I think we just have to keep in mind that like this original version, it was just insensitive, and the Japanese have like different views on that stuff, obviously. So
I think you've got the problem where in Japan it's a lot less common to be black than it is in the West, and so they don't see it the same way as we do.
Yeah, absolutely. So on another note, here's Jynx's feet.
Yeah, I wanted to move on to the other disturbing thing about Jynx.
How bad I want to get with it?
No. That fact that dress is not a dress, and it's just flesh.
That's what it say in the Pokédex?
Yeah.
When Jynx is viewed from underneath via the 3D rendered Pokédex in Stadium and X and Y games, nothing but darkness is shown underneath its dress, just like regular women.
It's like how Rosalina has a galaxy in Smash.
Oh well, I guess Shiny was totally bullshitting me. There's nothing about the dress being made of flesh here.
Yeah.
We've already learned from Machamp that Machamp's belt is something that grows from Machamp. Right?
No. The Speedo is. The belt is given to it.
Oh, the Speedo is. Yeah, so maybe it's the same thing with Jynx. Like, where would Jynxes all get this identical dress?
Santa Claus gives it to them.
Jynx is only obtainable in the originals by trading a Poliwhirl and Cerulean. What was up with all these just one-shot Pokemon shit? You couldn't even nickname it.
What was the nickname of it by default? Or was it just called Jynx?
No, it wasn't called Jynx. I don't remember what it was. I think it was called Zinx. I think it was Zinx. Because I remember going, this is fucking stupid.
NPC trainers have terrible names for the Pokemon.
Rocky was the Onyx. That was the only good one.
Its cries sound like human speech. However, it is impossible to tell what it is trying to say.
Yeah, I find that interesting. It speaks a language similar to that of humans.
It just speaks Simlish.
It screams like a victory bell.
Yeah, I know, like, I know, like, we're always capturing Pokemon that are actually, like, as intelligent as humans, or more than intelligent, but this is actually trying to talk to us using our language, and it's still like an animal.
It's crying out for help.
But maybe people just haven't tried hard enough to decipher what it's saying. Like, if you analyze...
Well, in the Y entry specs, it says it speaks using a language that sounds human. Research is underway to determine what is being said.
There we go. Maybe we'll get to actually converse with the Jynx at some point in...
Or it's just like a parrot, and it repeats phrases it hears without actually knowing the context.
Maybe. But it sounds like it speaks in non-English words, like non-human language words.
If you guys saw a Jynx from behind, like walking down the street, like shaking its hips and everything.
Would I slap its ass?
Yeah.
Well, no, I would be compelled to dance with it because according to the X entry, it says it wiggles its hips as it walks. It can cause people to dance in unison with it.
Everyone on the street just forms a conga line with it.
Oh no.
Conga, who's being racist now, Specs, huh?